You had a Black Madonna story. They say the Black Madonna comes from Aset. They say that the Virgin Mary was stolen from Aset, which is not true. It's actually coming from a lady called Tanasin. Topcatz got to America. He worshipped this deity called Lady Guadalupe. Lady Guadalupe is a Black Madonna. A guy named Juan Diego was said to have been on his way to go worship Tanasin. He got a sign in the sky. He went back and told the friar, and they told him to build a place here on December 12th. They celebrate this all over Mexico. In August, they celebrate Black Jesus. Now, they pack a Black Jesus statue through the streets of Mexico. They don't even air this on TV here. Bartholomew de la Casa stated that when he got there, they already had a depiction of this Jesus. Now, people pile in every year and go commemorate these people down in Mexico. This Black Jesus figure. The book of Acts, they say Jesus died on a tree. In Mayan culture, you have a deity called Hun-Hunapoo. Hun-Hunapoo is a deity that died on the tree and resurrected. And so this is the depiction what they were having. You have something in colonization called fusion or synchronism, where they're going to come in and fuse the gods. So I give you an example. Mary Magdalene and Jesus Christ had kids. Now watch this here. You have what is called Saint Kali. This is going to be the daughter of Mary and Jesus. Now this is the Black Madonna that they worship. And Jesus and Mary Magdalene had Sarah La Kali, known as Saint Sarah, okay, which is patronized in Christianity. And they worship her every year in France at a place called Sainte Marie de la Mort. And that's in southern France. Now this has been going on for ages. So when they ask the question, is the Virgin Mary stealing from our set? No, this is deeper than rap. We talking about bloodlines of the gods. Now I want to go deeper because Mary Magdalene had a mama. Her mother's name is Saint Anne de Ray. She has her own church, Saint Anne de Ray friend. Every year they come out and venerate her. Even the Pope. The Pope is not in Egypt. The Pope is not in all of these other places that they're saying. The Pope is not in Africa. The Pope is in South France and the Pope is in Mexico. Hold on, because I'm going to walk you all the way back to Mexico. Okay. This is not a Aset or Egypt or nothing. It's deeper than rap. And she has a mother. Her mother's name is Saint Anne, which is the mother of the Virgin Mary. And she's also a Black Madonna. They're going to be considered weeping deities. So like we have Osiris. Osiris died. Aset wept for him. Remember in the Bible, they're weeping for Tammuz. All of these Virgin Marys are weeping gods, which is symbolizing agriculture. So the death and the rebirth is the harvest. And so that's why they say when the Nile flood, they say that Aset is crying, because when it's harvest season, they're going to have crops in abundance. So it's a deeper meaning to it. So when we go down into Mexico, where it's coming from, it's all centered around the agriculture is corn, because that is what kept all these civilizations in one spot long enough to build a pyramid or a civilization. Otherwise, they would have been chasing herds. Now, this is how we know that this story in the Bible is actually talking about in America. All right, well, let's deal with the astrology part of it. Now, it's because it's going to all come back and stem from the bloodlines of the gods. Saint Anne, which would be Mary Magdalene's mother, she would be fused with a god called Toki. She's going to be the fusion. So instead of Toki, when the Spanish got here, instead of using the indigenous gods, they made a deal and fused the gods. Now, right here, this is Tanasi. In the book of Revelations 12:1, it's going to describe her to the T, and it's going to say why she's weeping. So if you look closer on that picture, you notice she has a belt. She's holding two babies, and she has a belt around her waist. That's called an Aztec maternal belt. That shows she's a virgin. When you're looking at the Black Madonnas, they're usually weeping, crying, because they are the crushers of the serpent. So these serpent gods, back to Samaria and getting these gods who was destroyed by these people because of their evil. When they destroyed them, her descendants are going to be persecuted or attacked by the serpent deities. This is what the story is all about. So if you look it up, it's called The Woman in the Dragon. She's known as the crusher of the dragon. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12. The child traveled in birth pain and to be delivered. And there appeared a wonder in heaven, and behold, a red dragon. Keep that in mind. A red dragon having 7 heads. She brought forth a man child who was to rule all nations with a rod iron, and and her child was caught up unto God and to his throne. The woman fled in the wilderness. Long story short, the dragon tried to get it out, but when we come down, they say the serpent was cast out the mouth of the water as the flood after the woman that might have caused her to be carried away by the flood. And the earth helped the woman, and the earth opened her mouth and swallowed up the flood, and the dragon cast out of his mouth. Now, story about Turtle Island is the world was crushing in the turtle shell. The turtle lifted it back up, so it's similar to that. But anyway, watch this here. The dragon wrought with the woman and went to make war with the remnants of her seed. So this is why she's weeping, because she knows that she's crushed the creator God. She stands in front of the sun. The sun is behind her because she is greater than the sun gods. Her descendants will be persecuted for this. And so she is weeping. It's astrology. So the poem is that she wore the stars on her, like when AD first put it up, he said Virgo. Watch this here. She was a virgin and the queen of the heavens. The Virgo rests over her womb and the northern crown upon her head. She appeared on December the 12th, 1531, from the stars, that she wore the constellation of the stars and appeared in the sky. This depiction is really metaphorical of a star alignment that happened on December the 12th that the Mayans were mindful of. I got one more for you. Yeah. So this one right here, Chico, okay? And this is gonna be the 7 snakes. Remember they said a dragon? This is right here. And she's depicted as red. She's a red deity, but she's the 7 snakes. And so that's why they have all these weeping deities. And the weeping deities, they say April showers bring May flowers. So that's centered around agriculture and understanding alignments, when to harvest, when to put your crops down, when to pick your up. And I'm gonna end it on this part. Deuteronomy 76. Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people upon him and above all people upon the face of the earth. Now, the people in America, when the Spanish met them, they called them Los Gentes Indios, meaning the people of God. So we just took you through there and showed you that the person that they talking about in the Bible is right there, is the Mexican deity. We show you around the world these deities that was fused in with the gods here. Los Gentes Indios, the people of God, man. America is older civilization.
Oh, you good? I'm just gonna show you.
Hey, y'all look at my cover of my book, Bloodlines of the Gods in America. This is it right here. This is why I took a picture. Yeah. This is the cover of the book. BCU, we out here in Tulum, and we're gonna come out and say it. We gave up. We officially tapping out of the fight right here. We can't fight no more, goddamn. So we took an L today, but fuck it. We live to fight another day. This the $1 million shot right here.
Bloodlines of the Gods and Civilizations by the legendary Big Chief Topcatz, only at BigChiefUniversity.com and Amazon.